After reading the first text, you will solve the first set of questions. Make sure to pause this video as often as you need to and rewind if needed. Question 1, Part A. What is the theme of the passage? A. It is better to do one's own work than to take the ideas of others. B. It is important to stay organized and tidy up after working on a project. C. It feels satisfying to express one's feelings through poetry and art. D. It feels good to spend time with family members and try new activities together. What is the theme of the passage? Part B. Number 2. Which quotation from the passage best supports the answer to Part A? A. She felt so terrible that she returned the scrapbook quickly and ran to the bonsai garden with tears stinging her eyes. Paragraph 18. B. Makayo realized that using her grandmother's haiku had been a mistake, and now she needed a new project for school. Paragraph 19. C. Suddenly her cousins burst outside with origami birds flying high. This gave Makayo a great idea. Paragraph 19. D. Very nice, Makayo, Miss Jennings said. A small poem for a small tree, and the origami butterflies are wonderful. Paragraph 25. I'm going to move to number 3, but please remember to pause this video as often as you need to. Number 3. Which phrase from paragraph 5 helps the reader understand the meaning of the word miniature? A. In the backyard. B. Tiny branches. C. Up to the sun. D. All around them. Which phrase helps the reader understand the meaning of the word miniature? As I move to number 4, please remember to pause this video. Do not feel rushed. Read the sentence from paragraph 15. As she got closer to the den, the book seemed heavier with each step she took. What does the author mean by the sentence? Makayo felt worse as she grew closer to admitting to her mistake. B. Makayo started to believe her project was too difficult to complete. C. Makayo began to realize the importance of the scrapbook to her family. D. Makayo thought the scrapbook was too big for her to carry back and forth. What does the author mean by the sentence? Number 5. Which event gave Makayo an idea for the work she presented to class? A. Seeing her cousins play with origami birds. B. Talking with Miss Jennings at school. C. Listening to a poem written by another student. D. Getting a lesson on how to fold origami insects. Number 6. How would the passage be different if it were written as a play? A. It would have lines and stanzas. B. It would have paragraphs and sentences. C. It would have a cast list and stage directions. D. It would have a rhythm and rhyme scheme. Question 7. What does the author mean by the phrase wishing she could disappear into it in paragraph 19? A. Makayo wanted to escape her problems. B. Makayo wanted to hide from her cousins. C. Makayo wanted to help care for the garden. D. Makayo wanted to play with the butterflies. Before moving to the next question, pause this video and double check your answers from questions 1 through 7. Then push play when you are ready to continue. Part A, number 8. What choice does Makayo's family make? A. It was a calm family in which the children read quietly and did their homework all alone. B. It was an artistic family in which the family members enjoyed making and creating things. C. It was a peaceful family in which the grandparents taught the children to help one another. D. It was an adventurous family in which the family members tried new experiences together. Which choice describes Makayo's family? Part B, number 9. Which quotation from the passage best supports the answer to Part A? A. She knew Miss Jennings would get so many pictures of butterflies. She wanted to get something unique. Maybe her grandfather would have some ideas. Paragraph 4. B. You can look through them for some ideas. But please put everything back when you're done. Your aunts, uncles, and cousins are coming to visit on Thursday. Paragraph 6. C. When she got home after school, she found aunts, uncles, and cousins sitting in the den. Paragraph 11. D. Her cousins were folding origami animals and squealed excited hellos to Makayo. Paragraph 11. Please remember number 9 goes with number 8. Number 10. What assignment did Miss Jennings give the class? A. Build an insect using origami. B. Write a haiku about an insect. C. Create a project about an insect. D. Study an insect in the science book. Make sure to go back to the text to choose each answer. Number 11. How would the passage be different if it were told from a first-person point of view? A. The reader would know more about the words and actions of all the characters after Makayo admitted to her mistake. B. The reader would know only the thoughts and feelings of Makayo as she worked on her science project. C. The reader would know how Makayo's grandmother acted when she found out that her scrapbook was missing. D. The reader would know the inner feelings of all the students in Makayo's class as they learned about haiku. How would the passage be different if it were told from a first-person point of view? Question 12. Which quotation from the passage describes what is shown in the illustration? And then I see a picture. Study that picture. A. Spring break was coming up, but the class had one more science project to do before then. Paragraph 1. B. They were like magic, growing from fuzzy caterpillars that inched along the ground to gorgeous butterflies with colorful wings. Paragraph 4. C. She wanted to do something unique. Maybe her grandfather would have some ideas. Paragraph 4. D. When Makayo arrived home, she found him in the backyard bonsai garden. The little bonsai trees had tiny branches twisting up to the sun. Paragraph 5. Next, we have the King's Journey. You will read the text and then solve the questions that follow. Pause this video and push play when you're ready to solve. Part A, number 13. What is the theme of the passage? A. Time seems to pass quickly when people are enjoying themselves. B. Money can cause people to make poor choices. C. People should make sure that their words match their actions. D. Using teamwork helps people finish jobs quickly. What is the theme of the passage? Part B. Number 14. Which quotation from the passage best supports the answer to Part A? A. As soon as they left the palace, Jack began to tell a story. A small story it was, but so funny that the king laughed and asked for another. Paragraph 21. B. What a wise lad you are, he said. You have shortened my journey with words. I will give you a fine medal and as many bags of gold as your horse can carry. C. So plain Jack he remained, though never again did hunger pinch his stomach, for the king ordered that there always be ample food for him. Paragraph 29. D. In time, a fine new road was built and also a sturdy new coach, so whenever the king went journeying, he went in comfort. Paragraph 30. Number 15. What is the meaning of the word jolted as it is used in paragraph 2? A. Bounced, shook. B. Glided, slid. C. Paused, stopped. D. Raced, zoom. Question 16. What does the author mean by the phrase, the bridges were in ruins in paragraph 11? A. The bridges were bumpy. B. The bridges were hard to find. C. The bridges were falling to pieces. D. The bridges were old and worn out. Question 17. Why did the king agree to let Jack join him on the journey? A. Jack asked for only a little money. B. Jack looked hungry and shabby. C. Jack seemed cheerful and interesting. D. Jack had traveled the route before. The next set of questions will be included in the next video. Make sure you have checked your answers for questions 1 through 17. Then move to the next link to hear the next section of the test.